While the SEC case is still going on, a new XRP-inspired ETP has been published. What is it like, and what does that mean for XRP? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out. But first, we are giving away 25 XRP coins at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comment section. Welcome back XRP Army. The etc. Group, in conjunction with HANETF, has introduced a new exchange-traded product, ETP, to the market, which is called Ripple. R3GXRP is a physical replication of XRP, the native currency of Ripple, a blockchain-based settlement and trading network that works on the Ethereum blockchain. R3GXRP is a physical replication of XRP, the original currency of Ripple, as you are surely aware. XRP is currently the sixth largest cryptocurrency asset in terms of market capitalization, with a market value of $35.3 billion. It is also the most liquid cryptocurrency asset in terms of liquidity. Founder and co-CEO of etc. Group Bradley Duke stated, "Ripple is rapidly becoming a leader in global payment systems, with hundreds of financial institutions choosing Ripple to provide a better international payments experience for their customers, all in real time. Ripple is a blockchain-based payment system that allows customers to send money internationally in real time." HANETF, a company that would sell and distribute the ETP, was founded by his co-founder and co-CEO, who stated that interest in exchange-traded cryptocurrencies has exploded in recent years, providing investors with a safer and more liquid way to gain exposure to digital assets. As the firm describes it, Ripple is a rapidly expanding blockchain-based digital payment network that is gaining traction as a result of its high speed and dependability. Avalanche, Cosmos, and Polygon ETPs were all introduced by etc. Group at the end of last month. GXRP is the 16th product introduced by etc. Group since the beginning of the year. Do you agree that this ETP is looking good? If yes, then make sure to like this video. In addition to the new ETP, there is a plethora of other activities. A staggering 115.3 million XRP tokens have reportedly been transferred between the Ripple fintech giant and a few big digital exchanges, with the San Francisco-based tech company responsible for roughly half of the entire value transferred. According to many reports, the blockchain behemoth Ripple was recently detected making two huge transfers reaching a total of 70 million XRP in XRP, according to several sources. These transactions each comprised 50 million and 20 million of the Ripple-affiliated coins, respectively, in the amount of 50 million and 20 million. Both transactions were carried out simultaneously, according to Bitomp, a provider of XRP-focused analytics. One of Ripple's reserve wallets, designated as RL18VN, is said to have been involved in both transactions at the same time. Coins.ph, a Ripple-powered on-demand liquidity business based in the Philippines, received 50 million XRP in total, with 20 million coins being returned to the originator of the funds. It was necessary to transfer the remaining XRP sum mentioned above from Bittrex to Bitstamp, which was done through the CoinOne exchange. It is estimated that Ripple and exchanges will push a total of $74,814,502 USD worth of XRP into the market during the next 12 months. By the way, did you know about this news? Let us know in the comment section down below. A recent interview with Bloomberg, which was carried by You Today, revealed that garlinghouse is already operating as if the company's legal battle with the SEC has been lost, meaning that the company's operations will be minimally affected by the SEC's potential triumph over them. Ripple's CEO stated that the company has seen the largest growth outside of the United States so far in 2022, and that the company has hired a huge number of new employees in the process. According to the interview, the majority of Ripple's customers are based in nations other than the United States of America. While this is taking place, the cryptocurrency associated with the company, the XRP token, has almost no liquidity in the United States, following the filing of a legal complaint against Ripple by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in 2021. The SEC accuses Ripple, its CEO, and one of its founding members of trading unregistered securities in the form of the XRP cryptocurrency. He feels that the fight with the SEC is not simply about Ripple, but about the entire cryptocurrency industry as a whole, and that it is harming the overall cryptocurrency economy. Besides that, he accused the SEC's lawyers of withholding notes related to the case, despite the fact that they all claimed to be in favor of transparency and disclosure, and he asserted that the SEC is attempting to delay justice in this case to no effect. Comment, XRP Army, if you believe this could turn out well in the end. However, there is a possibility of some good news in the not-too-distant future. With a strong negative response from the 61.8% Fibonacci resistance, XRP continued to weaken purchasing surges as it moved downward. That XRP has been exposed to the bottom band of the Bollinger Bands chart should not come as a surprise given the market structure in place at the moment. In the aftermath of this development, it looked that the possibility of a resurgence toward the basic level of the BB was likely in the near future. At the time of this video, XRP was trading at 65 cents, marking a 4.6% loss in the preceding 24 hours. Over the course of the past month, the stock has dropped by 32.52% as a result of the sell-off that began near the 90-cent ceiling. Therefore, on April 27, after sliding below the 69-cent support level, XRP hit a 2-month low, marking the first time since January. In an attempt to derail the southward surge, buyers manufactured a small number of green candles. Despite their efforts, however, the buyers were unable to back up their actions with increasing quantities. A falling channel pattern has been formed in the price of the digital currency over the last 12 days of trade. This has proven to be a highly powerful sales pitch, as evidenced by the fact that the vast majority of rehabilitation efforts have been ignored. As a result of the current circumstance, the price of XRP has slipped into the bottom band of the Bollinger Bands on a 4-hour time frame. Buying opportunities exist for buyers to regain their footing from the current lows and push a short-term rally in the stock market in the near future. After a rebound from the 62 cents to 64 cents area, it is probable that the basis line of the BB or the 68 cents resistance level will be tested. For the purchasers to be able to modify the bigger viewpoint in their favor, they would need to figure out how to break free from the limits of the current down channel distribution system. When compared to the oversold bottom, the Relative Strength Index, RSI, indicated a short-term upswing while also providing support for the trend line. A revival from this level of support would re-establish the positive divergence with price and serve to underpin a short-term recovery in the stock market. In addition, the CMF followed a similar path and maintained its bullish inclinations throughout the period under consideration. XRP might benefit from a sustained recovery that stretches beyond the zero line, which would provide it a much-needed push toward the 68 cents zone. It had a decent possibility of regaining its footing and retracing its losses to the upper trend line of the current downward channel because to the increased buying pressure shown on its 4-hour technicals, as well as oversold readings on its BB. Buyers will seek to break through the 23.6% barrier in the next days if they are keen about expanding their holdings. Finally, in order to provide support for the aforementioned research, it would be necessary to keep a watch on Bitcoin's movement as well as the broader emotional climate. What do you think about the new ETP? Will it help XRP? Let us know in the comment section. If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.